Hey guys, hello. I have been like non-existent today on social media, and I'm not sorry about it. Today has been the craziest day. So as you guys hop on, if you guys hop on, because it is late, it's 11 o'clock here, which is, it's 2 a.m. on the East Coast. So most people are probably going to watch this on the replay. But, can I help you? Right. This morning, I got up and went and helped at a food pantry that we normally go and help at. It's about 20, 30 minutes away from where we live. And, you guys know I hate, if you've watched me for any length of time, I hate mornings. Like, I am not a fan. I, used to work for a medical lab, and I had to work, sorry, I lost my, I don't know where my lid is. I don't know where it is. Anyway, I literally don't know where my lid is. No idea. I worked for a medical lab, a long time ago, and I used to have to get up at, where is the purple lid? I don't understand why it's so hard for you guys when you do dishes to put them back on with the things. Anyway, I worked at 3 a.m. in the morning. So one of the things that I said after working there was I was never going to get up early in the morning ever again. Oh, that totally messed up everything. And so I try not to. But on Saturday mornings, we get up at what seems like the crack of dawn. But most people are going to be like, no, that's sleeping in. But for me, it's the crack of dawn, okay? It's the crack of dawn. But it's like, we get up about 6:30. We leave here by 7, and we're normally out at the food pantry by 7:30. And we normally help out there until about 1, and then we come home. But today, I had told them last week, I said, hey, I have a training today. I'm not going to be here, but I will be back, the weekend after, no big deal. And so they understood, everything was fine. And then I'm laying in bed this morning, and I'm like, I could go for just a couple of hours. I could just go for a couple of hours, then I could hurry back here, and I could still make it for our training. It would be fine. I would make it work. And so I did that. So I got up super early. I drove all the way out there. I helped them set up. I helped them, get a bunch of people through and get them their food that they need and, get it all to their cars and all that kind of stuff. And then I was like, okay, I have to go. So, why is my tongue red? Oh, because I ate Jell-O. I ate Jell-O. So if you see my tongue's red, it's not because there's nothing wrong. I just ate Jell-O. Anyway, so I came back from the food pantry early because I was asked to train for our team. And I get asked to train all the time. It's part of my leadership that I do. Sometimes I say yes, sometimes I say no. It just depends on, what's happening in our lives and if I can make it work. And so, they asked me to do this training today. It was, I even have the shirt still on. It was called Level Up. I was training with the Jokers. So within our training, the Jokers are the people who just started business. They've been in business less than a year or less. And, they're trying to get to the point where they can make more of a substantial income, right? And so, I met with our team. There was a team of 4 of us trainers that trained today together. And so we met twice prior to the actual training today. And I could not be more proud of our team. Like, We freaking rocked it. There were over 200 people in our room training with us for the Jokers. And I mean, it just, have you ever been or trained or done something where you got done and you were physically like vibrating, like your entire soul felt like it was vibrating? We did that today. And so when we got done, it was a 4-hour training. And so when we got done, I had gone upstairs to see Ricky and Noah, because they had gone upstairs so that I could have it quiet down here for training. And I went up there and totally passed out. I was like, whoops. I was only gonna just lay there and hang out with Noah for a couple minutes. And I passed out. They left. They went to the blow up catapult place that we take Noah to, and I passed out for like 3 hours. It was kind of funny.
You were asleep a lot longer than that. I think it was like 4. Maybe.
No, I went up there at 6. And I slept until 9 when they got back.
I just know that your bedroom door was open, and I went in, and you were like hands in the air, like passed out. So I turned off, because they left the bathroom light on, so I went in and I turned the bathroom light off, and I shut the door and everything, and I shut your bedroom door.
Yeah,
It was like this.
I was passed out. Hey, Christy. But it felt really good to, it felt really good to be able to train people, to get to where we are, you know, to get to where they want to go and to be able to see past where they are, right? Like, so many people think, you know, oh, it's MLM, it's all about selling, it's all about, you know, getting people to buy the big kits, you know, or whatever people think about MLM. I don't know. It's a scam. It's a pyramid scheme. I'm like, first of all, any company with a normal business model, like an MLM, is a pyramid scheme. I mean, like, legit, think about it. You're saying, oh, people at the bottom don't get paid as well as people at the top. Well, that's because there's more people below them, right? Or not, there's no people below the people at the bottom, right? So if you think about it, a CEO of a company makes way more than the new hire, right? Yes. So if you think about it, there's a CEO, there's managers underneath them, and then there's worker bees underneath that, right? Right? And MLM is the exact same way. That's nothing different about it. But the difference is, especially with our team, and if you come from an MLM background, you let me know down below, because I had done other network marketing before I came here. And I was like, oh God, I don't want to do another one of those. I don't want to do another one of those. People just get into business for the discount, and then they never help the people that buy product from them. It's just a buy and goodbye. And I was like, I don't want to do it. And then I found out that the company that I'm with now, have been for 3.5 years, they don't do a discount just for becoming a promoter. And I have this conversation almost daily. Like, what's the discount if I become a promoter? What's the discount if I join your team? There isn't one. There is not one. So the people that are promoters, or the people that are in business with me, are in business with me because they want to change lives. They're in business with me because they want to make a difference. They're in business with me because they want a community. They want to have sisters across the country. They want to have brothers across the country. They want to be able to help in a bigger way. And so everybody's like, well, if there's no discount for being a promoter, why would you do it? Because you want to make a difference and you get paid really well to do it. I'm like, So one of the things about becoming a promoter is that you can earn free product just like you can as a customer. So don't mishear me now. You can do the same thing as a customer that you can as a promoter, and you can get free product every single month. The other thing is, though, that's
Sorry. I need these and they're disgusting.
She just went and got scissors out of the garage.
No, they were in the garage. Somebody brought them in and didn't clean them.
Anyways, it's a spider web. What is your issue?
Disgusting.
Oh my gosh.
There were eggs.
Okay.
Why were there scissors in the
This
garage?
is what happens when you have teenagers and you're doing stuff and they just decide to invade your space.
Sorry, I came down to make food and you're on a live.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, so one of the things about becoming a promoter is there is no discount just to become a promoter. If you want discount packages, I can help you get a discount package, but you do not get additional discounts after that. Does that make sense? So like, with most companies, there's a discount to get started and to get your initial pack. And then you get like a discount every month because you're a promoter. Ours isn't like that. Everybody gets 22% off their Smart Ship, including me. I get free product because I help other people get free product, which if you wanted to do that as a promoter, if you wanted to do that as a customer, you could. Either way. But it's not like a requirement to be a promoter to do that. And so I think it's super powerful because the people that are actually in business want to be in business because they want to make an impact. And so today, I eventually need to turn this blender on. But today it was like totally a full circle moment because we were training the people who are just now starting in business, right? Who've been in business less than a year. And I've been here 3.5 years. And my story today from a year ago was when I turned in my 2020 Lexus and my Flex. And I now drive the Lexus RX3, no,
That was
RX?
a year ago?
GX, whatever the frickin' big Lexus car is. I don't even know what I
The
drive, y'all.
bougie 4Runner.
She called it the bougie 4Runner. Anyway, so that was a year ago. I've been driving a paid for Lexus in some way, shape, or form for over 2 years now. Because I decided to jump in and make an income from home, which ended up being a full-time income 4 months later, which ended up being my full-time job with no other jobs 4 months later. Like, so it was just a full circle moment for me today because if it wasn't for the fact that I jumped in and I said yes when I did, and I did it scared, and I didn't know what I was doing, and I had no idea about live video. Ask Gabby about my first few, like, weeks.
So embarrassing.
My first few weeks of,
They were so embarrassing. They were like, hold on, let me do a representation really quick. Watch out. She goes.
I had to turn the blender on. Okay, so what happened was... What happened was I didn't even have a stand.
Sucked.
I didn't even have a stand for my phone.
She would set it up on
So,
like whatever she could find.
Listen. Gabby, the first like 2 or 3 videos that we did, and this is why then it got set up on other stuff, was because Gabby would video me with my phone, and so you guys were like this watching me cook, and on the you've got like Darth Vader over here in the video because she's breathing so hard and she's trying to read the comments as they come in.
I'm trying like not to laugh.
This is almost 4 years ago, 3.5 years ago. So she's trying to read names, completely not reading them correctly. And she's breathing on the phone so you can hear it in the recording.
I'm like,
she's moving all around trying to stay with me while I'm cooking. And I didn't like video. I didn't like even just having my picture taken. So when I got on live video, it was
she always had me
disaster.
pointing at the food. She didn't want me pointing at her. She was like, point at the food. I'd like point at her and she'd go, point at the food.
Yeah, so we got a lot of questions today, like, do I have to do live video? Do I have to, do I have to talk on live video? And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I remember those days. I asked those same questions. Like, I don't like being in front of the camera. I don't like having my picture taken. I could never talk on live video like you do. I'm so not outgoing like you are.
And now here she is like, guys, let's take a photo. Guys, I gotta go live like twice a day. Guys, get in this photo. Guys, smile. She's worse than I am.
I'm just saying that what you see today was not what it was 3.5 years ago. Like, what you see today is practiced every single day for the last 3.5 years. Like, so please, when you are thinking about joining anything, if it's another company or whatever, anything that you have to get out of your comfort zone, first of all, there's nothing good that happens in comfort zones. It's just mundane, okay? Second is, don't compare your day 1 to my day, like 1200, okay? It's not the same. It is not the same. There are huge differences, and practice may not make perfect, but it definitely makes for better, okay? So, anyway, that was just a lot of yammering. But my cup was so filled today, and I think it was just, I laid down, and that was like my release of, because, and I don't know what kind of spiritual background you have or what you believe in, but I know that God gave me this platform 3.5 years ago, preparing me for last year, preparing me for whatever's coming this year, just preparing me for what I needed to be ready for.
Gosh, your hair is so
and
long.
I know. And I have a tickle in my throat. Anyway. So, that's why I have a tickle in my throat. You used that seasoning, didn't you? That stuff makes me sneeze every time. But, so today, being able to train everybody, literally there were over 200 people in my training, like the one with the 4 of us coaches that were training today. There were over 200 people in that training today, which was just amazing. And then I had sent out a bunch of presents to some of the ladies on our team that have really been contributing at a higher level. And the videos that they've been sending me and the messages that they've been sending me are just like so cute and so just like my heart is just exploding because it's like,
it's a mama moment.
Yeah, it's a mama moment. I'm such a mom.
Are you done with this?
And so it was just, and then this morning at the food pantry, everybody is always so like, they're so thankful for everything that we do and everything that we help with them. And, everybody that, it's just everybody that we can help. They're just so thankful. And so starting my day at the food pantry, then training for 4 hours, and then getting all those messages from the ladies that I sent little presents to, which honestly, I mean, I think I spent like $130 or something like that total maybe, but it's worth so much more than that when you can be seen by someone. You know what I mean? Like what they contribute to our team, it's far more than I could ever give them. But just to let them know like how important they are and how impactful they are and how much their voice matters and how much their presence matters. Like we trained today. There was a lady on our training that asked, she's going through a poop storm in her life and she's going through therapy and she's doing all this personal development and she's just really struggling. And I was like, hey, you know what, I'm going to take this question because last year, I did not want to go live when they were telling me that I needed to get ready to bury my husband. If you guys missed all that, the memories are going to start coming back, and I don't know, maybe I'll reshare them. But last year, our household got hit with the C word last year. And so my husband ended up being in the hospital on a ventilator in ICU for 34 days. And pretty much like 6 hours after I put him in the hospital, they rushed him to a bigger hospital, intubated him, and put him in a medically induced coma. And called me 6 hours later and pretty much just told me to get ready because he was going to die. And I just remember thinking, oh my God, how do I do this? Like, how do I run a business when my life is literally falling apart? And I was like, I have to, because this is our sole source of income. Like, I have to. And, but what I didn't think about, I think in that time, was how many lives that I was going to impact. How many people were going to reach out to me because they were going through some of the same things, or they had a friend that was going through the same thing, or they didn't know what to do about certain things. I was talking about end of life directives. I was talking about getting your affairs in order. I was talking about just all the things that went around with that part of what was going on in our lives. And so today when she was talking about how, you know, her life was a poop show and she didn't know what to do, and you know, she's just really struggling, I said, you go live and you talk about that, because you never know the people that may jump on your live video and not say a single word, right? They may not even say hi. They may not give you a little heart. They may not do anything, but they're listening and they're watching. There may be people that are watching on the replay that, again, don't say a thing, but you were exactly what they needed to hear that day. And I know for a fact, because there were hundreds, if not thousands, of people that were messaging me telling me that exact same thing. When I would get on live video last year when my husband was in the hospital and I would bawl my eyes out, I would be just a freaking mess, you know, eyes all swelled up, hair all crazy, going, you know, just talking 90 miles an hour, and other days where I would literally just cry through my live videos. But I had hundreds, like I said, if not thousands of people reaching out to me saying, I'm so thankful you went live today, because that's what I needed to hear. I was struggling to get out of bed this morning, and I listened to you and I got up and I took a shower, you know? And so it's so important that if we as influencers or presenters or trainers or whatever the heck you want to call us, if we really want to make an impact, we have to do that outside of our comfort zone. We have to press the live button even when it doesn't make sense, even when we don't want to, because we may be the only reason why that person continues living their life, right? We may be the only reason why that mom gets out of bed to spend some time with her kids. We may be the only reason why somebody is here tomorrow is because we went live today. And so just sharing my heart about that, and then, you know, just like the whole day was just like, I don't know, there was just some kind of release, and I was like, okay, I'm out. Peace. So I took like literally at least a 3-hour nap. So anyways, I hope you guys all had an amazing Sunday, oh my gosh, it's Saturday. Well, it is Saturday for another 45 minutes. So I hope you guys all had an amazing Saturday. Happy Father's Day to all you daddies out there, grandpas, uncles, all the things. I'm not sure what we're doing for Ricky. We let him decide what he wanted to do, and he's like, I want to sleep. Like, oh my gosh. So I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow, but we'll do something.
I have work.
Anyways, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hopping on. Thanks for watching on the replay. If you guys are watching on the replay, just drop #replay down below. Otherwise, if you guys are live with us, that means that little red live button is right there. So thanks for hopping on in like literally the middle of the night.
And dealing with our
Anyways,
craziness.
so we will see you guys later. Bye.